Phew. I thought by this time the shock would have been eliminated, but I'm still shocked. But I guess it's part of growing up in this life that such things do happen, and I think God's timing is perfect. So my feelings are that yes, we are crying, we're saying it's a loss. It is a big loss. But there's something important that God is doing at the same time. That's my consolation. That's my consolation. And I stand here on behalf of my family. There was something very special between these two families that we never spoke about. We just felt quite close because it always seemed like our missions were parallel. And we worked together in so many occasions. And it hurts. It hurts. Losing Sibongile really, really hurts.
What sort of relationship did you have?
The very first time I heard of the family, I was still in Durban. And I look forward to just meeting them. And I think the relationship was more to do with our callings were sort of like similar as a family unit. They seemed to believe very much in the intimacy within their family, and it seemed like everyone that was born was expected that they will follow the same path. And it really, with the Ngomas, with Sibongile Khumalo's family, it seemed like that with our family. When we start, we don't think we're going to go this path, and this is it. This has been our path. And I see with Sibongile, it's going to be even bigger now, because I see the seeds that she has planted. Oh my goodness. Some of the work that she has done, I was not even aware of it. I just thought whenever we worked together, whenever she availed herself, she was just there for us. And I am surprised when I look in social media and I read the papers, I'm like, my goodness, this child has done so much. So Siakala, yes, Siakala, for this heart of a mother. She was calm and she was doing the work. And I can see that she is carrying on even now. And I'm saying, my sister, don't be scared. I know they say it takes 40 days when we cross over. Just keep going. Follow the light, my sister. Don't forget what we all stood for here in this life. And you can remind us if you like when we're going astray. Job well done, my sister. Job well done. And I know that your mission is very, very important, because even now I can see you rising even more. And the legacy you've left behind is not only your bloodline, but it is kids from all walks of life, even abroad. I read messages that are coming from abroad, and people who have touched, my friends who are writing to me that I didn't even know they knew of you. My sister, you've done your work. Don't even regret a single move and a single choice. You've done your work, and we promise you we're going to stay on the path.
Talking about staying on the path, you're an actress and a musician, a well-traveled actress and musician and a performer. What sort of, you've spoken a little bit there about how, she was on an important mission, and she leaves behind a very strong legacy. What do you think will be mostly remembered about the late Sibongile Khumalo?
Her spirit of collaboration. As I mentioned something like her mother's heart, she had that. We're almost the same group. She's my age group. She's only 63, but whenever she was around, you could feel that this is a mother, that true spirit of a woman, of giving, that I remember her with Nomsa. And it always seemed like she was a mother to Nomsa, and yet they were friends. She had that. I think she represented her family, because her family has got that motherhood energy with it. It's kind of like they cushioned all of us within this industry. Her father was working for the nation through the arts, so giving, you know.
As you speak about her father, I'm pushed to move to speaking about her children. I mean, we know that her son Bandile said that he will remember how his mother touched the lives of many people through that human spirit that you speak of, and her music and the manner in which she inspired the world at large.
You know, when I heard the news, I remembered her words. She used to say, oh, Ayanda Bet, because we in our family, we also have an Ayanda, my sister's daughter. And we had this thing of working very close with our children, because we knew that whatever we're carrying, we don't want to wait until we are gone when we pass on Iskwama. Iskwama is the work that we came with, It's the work that we came with, and we want to make sure that when we cushion our children, they can see how to walk the path. Of course, they will come with their own way of doing things. But she made sure, she would say, yo, asboniso ayanda bet, And I remember one time she was doing a huge event. It was a sports event, and she worked with her Ayanda as an administrator, and she worked also with our Ayanda as a performer. And she was so proud that at the end of everything, she sat backstage and she said, yo, my sister, we've done it, And so it's sort of like when we walk the path, we want to make sure that our kids see the right thing. I know we're not perfect, but we know what we're here for, to walk so our kids can see. And when they take over, they have more power because I've seen mommy doing it, I've seen daddy doing it. Then they put their own strengths over and above that.
Very well. Thank you so much for sharing your personal experiences. And